their feathered headdresses and their bow and arrows, shooting at the cowboys. Oh wait, no, the other Indians.
Those Indians, yeah. Literally the same as the EU 4 mechanics for forts. An army besieging a fort is considered an attack area in every province of that battle. Yeah.
No, we haven't played that long. Cassander and Seleucus are still alive. Antigonus, I think this is Antigonus, right? This guy?
He got an eye patch.
No.
It's not him.
Is he supposed to? I don't know if they have
It's
that
his
in
son.
the... Oh. Pyrrhus is no more.
You know, my guy was bald, and now he's like 10 years older or 20 years older, and now he's got lots of hair, and it's all sticking up. His hair grew back.
He was He was bald by fashion choice. Bald by fashion choice. Sicilian, the invasion of Sicily.
Okay, so sorry for all the restarts, but I just keep dying for some reason. I don't know why. Not sure what the cause of that is.
Alright, let's go. Sempa's back on top. This is like the worst shit though.
Feels good to be a monarchy. Oh, you support a pretender, did you? Just throw him in jail, execute him, no penalty, none of that fucking republic shit.
I haven't tried monarchy yet.
Just very easy. It's just like, just everybody has to support you, very simple, and then support your heir. Very simple, straightforward.
This guy is my friend and he's only 34% loyal? Jesus. Loyal cohorts. Even with free hands, he's why can't I hold games? Barbarian, like, tribes can't hold games? Eight, 16, 24.
Yeah, Greece is just so annoying with like Macedon and Phrygia just interfering with everything. Pain
I think
in
that's
the
how the
ass.
Greeks felt historically,
Yeah.
too.
How dare they?
Not loyal? Oh, lagging. Literally gonna run out of fucking inventions. They just text so slow.
We'll make more people into like upper class.
What I've been doing. Problem is there's actually just not that many people in my society. Tribes give tax and manpower. Freemen give power. I mean, tribes are kind of nice. A little bit of tax, a little bit of manpower.
Sounds quite
Maybe actually-
taxing, to be honest.
Alright, so you're telling me after this boy does? This is the governor. After the king of, Alright. Chandragupta the wolf, and then Chandragupta Mayare. I have to wait for the two of them to die, is that how it works?
I don't know if there's an event for it, but historically that's what happened, and then when I've played in single player, I've seen it disintegrate after Ahsoka, because those are two like historical figures. Like that's the dude who united India, and then Ahsoka is like a famous like figure if you ever visit India. Like they always build statues and pillars and stuff. He
Ahsoka is...
spread Buddhism and all that stuff.
Ahsoka is Chandragupta Maurya? Maurya?
They're both Mauryans.
So they have the same name, I see.
Oh no, yeah, he doesn't have a son named Ashoka in this one. That's funny. So it's ahistorical now. Yeah, every other game I've played, it's been historical.
Sara and then Ashoka. But there's Bindusara in between, and Bindusara... Oh, I see, but Bindusara died, so he didn't inherit. And Ashoka is alive too. Ashoka's his grandson. Ashoka is Arya's Bindusara's son. What's a little annoying is when your clan leader dies, their armies convert to soldiers. Kind of cool, but then at the same time, you're suddenly like, oh, I'm now paying for way more soldiers than I can afford.
Mm-hmm.
8 pops to my 100.
Oh man, having a lot of fun sitting here waiting on fucking monarch points. It's a great experience.
You know what I don't really like is they got rid of the thing that you automatically get access if your enemies get access. I thought that was actually a good thing in EU. I have 27 cohorts.
Oh, this guy's trying to kill his nephew or something. Delphi doesn't get anything special. Olympia does get Olympic Games and Zeus Temple. Yep, Mausoleum of Lycurnasus is there.
1 second.
Temple of Artemis is there.
Provinces have like 1 to 2 pops in them. What are we doing? What are we even doing here?
Like this province you have where it's just like a single rich person lives there by himself.
Yeah, you see that one?
Yeah.
Just all the way to the west. It's just like the vacation villa for some
Yeah.
rich citizen. Look at Buddhism popping up everywhere. That's fun. Jainism. I like how we're not Buddhist, we're Bon, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess that's the Tibetan pre-Buddhist.
Yep. Pre-Buddhist.
I think
Ancestor
like.
worship and animism.
Oh, does it tell you what it is if you mouse over it?
Bon represents a collection of folk religions originally practiced on the Tibetan plateau. Aspects of ancestor worship and both worse for wear. Fuck. How does this work with barbarians so I can negotiate with them?
You have to occupy a province before you can.
They do, but
And then click on the guy, and then click settle barbarians. Maybe you can't because you are a barbarian. No.
no, I just don't have enough reasons. It's positive 19, negative minus 20.
1 second. Where's the... Oh, okay. Okay, a lot more of my country just revolted than I was expecting it to.
Civil War?
Yeah. I was expecting only the disloyal bit to break off, but everything that wasn't directly ruled by my ruler actually broke off.
I haven't had one yet, so far. What is it if like people are pissed off at you in your country, like they break off?
It's when the provinces are disloyal.
Mm.
Yes, I just got 3 tribesmen in Mon Chapo. Starving, of course, but no. I really don't understand the starving mechanic though. Like, I guess I get it in theory, but they're both so weak. I really want to just attack.
Spartans.
What is your profession?
Whoa.
I want a fort here. No, I can't because I. Bang song. Like both of them. Sang sang. Yeah, I literally never have to worry about manpower because I just have the. Been 25 years. Early on. Not too bad.
We've been playing for like how many years?
I've
Hmm?
playing for 25 years.
25? It's not that long.
Doing actually pretty okay on the whole, I think. Had a couple
Although
of
it's on
minor
like
setbacks.
270. I'm still incredulous at how short the date is for the game right now.
Ah! Haha! Immediately capitulated. Love that. What happens when provinces are disloyal? You just can't interact with them, right? Seems to be it.
Also just said they revolt in civil war.
That was the governors, not the province, no?
Well, I don't know. Provinces and governors can both be disloyal.
I know that, but just my province is disloyal. The only thing that seems to have happened is it's just... I guess because I am, in the way my government works, I am the governor of everything.
Yeah, as you get larger, you can't do that. You have to, like, give shit to other people.
No, like I literally can't. I can't change it.
Click on the little, like, head, like, bust of a statue
No,
thing.
I understand how to change it. I'm not a moron. I literally just can't. That's it. Like it's grayed out.
That's because it's, like, really near your starting area, so all that
He
stuff
only
is
has one
governed
region.
directly.
He can't assign a government.
Oh, true. It's the region thing. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. All Tibet. I just forgot how fucking big Tibet is. That mode. My new problem is the... That's my west. So for some reason, my friends to the my friends to the west have an army that's just sitting exiled in my territory with 11 cohorts, and they're just letting it sit there and get attrition, so it's down to 21 men. I'm like, okay, should I attack you?
Invitation.
A little bit, right?
I was reading a little bit on the web about this game, like yesterday, and like people, just funny the way people are already making fun of the game. It's been out for like a day. They come up with like
Hey.
weird nicknames for like the monarch points.
Paper power.
Yeah, like we're not the only ones who think it's dumb.
Hey, got my first. These guys offer me lines. The only people that I abandoned to.
I wish you could find out why Province was starving. I mean,
Yeah, I have the same thing. It's kind of annoying to be.
there's nothing to tell. Like I get it. There's just been a war, but looted. Oh, here we go. Looted. Okay. What's the looted effect?
Like, I wish there was some interaction methodology with starving provinces. It's like, okay, city starving. Where do I see that? You can't. Okay, where... Can I do anything about it? No. Okay... I have that.
This little prick has just fucking ping-ponged around all of Crete this entire war. It's really fucking annoying. Now we have a white peace imminent. What a fucking pain in the ass.
Just need to take, like, if you just hold one province on...
But I don't occupy stupid forts.
But if you own, like, if you can keep Corion, let's say... Actually, I think even if you're in there sieging a fort, you won't get the white piece. I think. I know for sure if you take Orion, let's say, or with... Oh, that's part of Tartha, okay. There's two forts here, right? Or he has two forts here. So if you... I know if you keep Corion occupied, he can't wipe peace. I think even if you're sieging Gortina, or whatever, he can't wipe peace. I think if you're sieging. Pretty sure that if you're... Yeah, I think as long as you have soldiers in the target province, you know. Barbarians.
can a white peace be enforced when my armies, I'm the king, and I'm here with my armies in Crete, and I'm besieging his city? How would one enforce, if my armies are stronger than his, how would you enforce a white peace again? I don't, wait.
You're telling me there's something logically inconsistent about this game? No. Paradox games?
I get that there
logically
are long,
inconsistent?
like, because of the way they make the AI so stubborn, that there are these long, retarded wars that just never end. But
Yep.
at the same time, sieges take way too fucking long in this as well. It's infuriating. There's no, like, siege unit, like a catapult or something, they need to add. So you
Your
just,
sieging
like,
is
you're starving out the city like in EU4 without any, artillery weapons.
pretty sure though, as long as you're in the territory you want to take, the province you want to take. So as long as you're in the province, he can't enforce the white peace.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that mechanic did work in my favor recently, so I can't complain too much. Because they had my whole country occupied besides the one province they needed, so that was a free white peace. First formable. Rome's getting things happening to it again. Still.
We've just been in like a 20-year-long war, and they've just been getting their shit slapped constantly.
But not surrendering? That does sound like the Romans.
Like the Gauls have been occupying northern, like Etruria and the mountains for ages. I think it's the same war as well. They're just continuously in this devastating war.
Oh, the Seleucids have finally collapsed under their own weight.
Oof.
That's because Daddy died. And Seleucid Nicator was maybe a little bit, Seleucus Nicator was maybe a little bit more of a badass than Antiochus Seleucid. Very dead Seleucid Empire. Oh, 50. One of my boys in Maria attack the Zhang. Don't want that either.
I'm gonna have a civil war. This is the first one I've ever had. 10 months. Yeah, I have no manpower. Okay.
You're in a civil war? Is Sparta?
Maybe it's because of this guy I just turned into a subject, and he's angry is adding to it. I don't know.
Did you subjugate the Titans?
Cretan guy, yeah.
I don't see your revolt though. Where is your revolt?
It says it will break out in 8 months. 35% of the pop lives in disloyal provinces and subjects.
Fix any of the subjects with bribes?
I think it's because I vassaled this guy. I think, like, the pops on
Is your
Crete...
aggressive expansion super hard?
No. I think the pops on Crete are considered disloyal, like right now.
Maybe.
Like when you vassal someone when they're mad at you.
Huh. Not actually. He only needs 379. Oh, 7,625 pops. Jesus Christ. Wish you could see like your past rulers and stuff and just get like a feel for the list. You know what I mean? What families have been in charge when? That kind of thing. The soupy fit.
Yeah, it was my little vassal. Okay. Oh, and they stole my ships. Oh, those little fuckers. Ah, you son of a bitch.
Lion state to the Spartan revolt. Why don't you just take the one province of the Spartan revolt and then
Is Gortinius still my subject? No. Oh no, he's a
just
subject of the
Megalopolis.
revolt.
Yeah, so just take Megalopolis and then I think you win, no?
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, okay. I see. Oh, maybe Achaia was... I don't think Achaia was disloyal.
Hey. Orbitopri dances. Well, no.
This guy is my friend, but he still joined the revolt against me. What an asshole.
I've had that happen. It's very annoying. Like, what? Motherfucker. Are you serious? Go Nazi. I could be cool with him dying.
Oh, I've got 50,000 guys here against 25k. It's a big battle.
Yeah, you're at war with a lot of shit, aren't you?
Gauls are rallying around to stop the evil Arverni.
I am Gaul.
Wanna be.
Okay, I want to be Gaul.
For the Averni, they were. Which ones were they again? They were the ones who didn't like raise their city, right? When what's his face?
Or is this
What's his face?
Vercingetorix? I don't know.
Vercingetorix, yeah, Vercingetorix. When Vercingetorix was like trying to have everyone raise the cities, wasn't it the Averni who didn't raise theirs that then Caesar took? And
I better get my boats back if I win this civil war. It's really pissed me off. That was like fucking 200 gold worth of ships. It's a lot for Sparta.
Classic Manchester. Money though, but the money. Think about the money.
Okay, I have the client state back. Okay. I have lost 6 of the ships,
One
which
second.
decided to just sink and scuttle themselves. Okay. Yeah, it
That's when
was.
that happens, right?
It was. It was a. It was a funny image. Like the Civil War began, and I just watched the ships that I had built and
Sail away.
created with my own money just fucking get out of port and just sail away. What a game.
Thanks.
But you got your client back.
True.
I don't know what to do about this fucking client to the west of me, though.
Oh, there's gonna be another Civil War. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, don't client state someone if you're not significantly larger than them. Apparently, I had to fucking learn this lesson by going through this horse shit. So I'm gonna have another fucking Civil War. How fucking retarded is that? They're not even disloyal. They're green with me. They're green. They're green.
Made friends with the wolf. Wanna attack me? I'm so poor. Trying to make Sang fucking well again. Ah.
I think I've screwed up.
What have you done?
I don't know, this AI has been calling in more people against me. The guys in the south, I wasn't originally at war with them. I'm not in a winnable war right now.
You're against a lot of little babies, though, right? You just
I know, I
Yeah,
know,
but they
the
have
trouble is,
massive armies. All those little barbarians. It's very
The point, though, is
deceptive.
that you can focus on kind of one at a time and knock them out. Winnable. I'm only challenging that it's not winnable at all. I'm saying it is winnable.
never mind, it's going to go to a white piece, they're not going to be able to force me to concede anything.
I had one of those not too long ago, so I can relate. Set me back.
I'm also I'm fighting in the south, and then I move my army down there. I'm like, okay, we're going to fight down here, and then they just pop out of the fog of war in the north.
It's okay. I have to repeatedly fight a civil war now. Because I vassalized this guy. This is fucking dumb. This is extremely dumb. I also can't release him because there's a truce. However, he can repeatedly be a part of this civil war thing without any difference to the truce mechanic.
There's gotta be a fix to that.
Well, I was thinking I would just say fuck it and release him, but I can't. I'd have to wait at least 5 years or something.
No, but I mean a fix that doesn't involve you releasing. That you're gonna have.
Well, I don't know if there's an opinion threshold where he'll stay loyal. I don't know, but just being positive isn't enough, it seems.
Like freely move pops around. That's civic power,
Okay,
but
the Civil War is resolved again, and now there's going to be a third Civil War. Okay, this is really dumb. This is extremely dumb. What a
who is
fucking...
disloyal though?
Well, they're not even just... Well, they're plus 13, and then the relations are improving, but the Civil War keeps breaking out. I don't know. I don't know what level it has to be. It doesn't tell you any of this information, so you just have to learn through fucking trial and error. All it tells you is it lives in disloyal subjects. So I don't know what the disloyal threshold is. Maybe it's 100 opinion. It must be 100, lower than 100.
50. What is the opinion of Megale's Hippostrated to you?
That is my friend, or he was my friend. He is 100% loyalty. So he is not,
Okay.
or
Okay. So he's fine.
so he's not the source. It may just 100% because by pop, and I just have to learn this the fucking hard way. He has
What
41
about
pop and I have 77, so don't try to vassal someone unless they're way smaller than you, perhaps. That may be the
yeah, maybe that's the
issue
problem.
here.
Maybe after the next civil war or whatever, it'll resolve. So I mean, the good news is all that happens is they take that one province, you take it back, and then it's over, right?
Mm. I'm gonna be honest, like I've been
Just wish
playing
I...
with you guys all afternoon and I've yet to really begin playing the game. Only a Paradox game could be like this.
What are you gonna say, Sid?
Not having a lot of fun, if I'm honest. There's also there's
Do you want
like
to play
I don't
something
understand
else?
the clear. Yeah, I really
I'm
do
getting
want to
pissed
play
off
something
now
else.
too. Yeah. Mac,
It's
are
just
you
having to deal with
Are you
the
leaving, or
tribals
do you
as
want to do
well.
another game of something?
Yeah, I've
It's
got
like
to like. Good. I've got like another. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Having to deal with the tribals as well, you can't just like. And the thing is as well, the like when you turn on force march, when I've got multiple armies selected, why can't I turn it on? You know,
So
from that, why
I
do I
was
have to
playing as
individually
Rome,
select them?
and I found fighting the tribals really, really frustrating, like extremely. And this is someone who had like, I don't know what, like 3,000. Later I had like 9,000 population, like huge, and the tribals were still fucking really frustrating me, like attacking and warring them. So, yeah. Just because they have so many fucking units and you can't wipe them, and you have to deal with all the bullshit fort mechanics, and then it takes ages to siege down forts. What I think you should do, right, because there's no artillery in this game. Like if you could make artillery units and get the forts quickly, it would be fine. So here's what I think like you have to do basically when you fight all these like tribes. You need to accumulate a bunch of little vassal buddies, like fill up your
vassal buddies are nice.
Yeah, fill up like your 4 Diplo slots with vassals, and then like so. Don't imitate what I just did with Sparta. So clearly they can't be, too high in pop, but you want them large enough that they have a decent sized army that they're contributing, and then they will do most of the sieging for you, and then you can concentrate on killing the armies of the tribals, like with your like national stacks. That seems to be the best way to do it right now. If they add like a siege unit, like a catapult, then you could do it without the vassals. But I think you need vassals to fight all these little fuckers.
I guess there's no way to create
Create a what?
create vassals, huh?
No, I was looking for that, like the other day, like create a subject or release guys, and I don't think there is a way to do it, no.
Oh, can you change your stance to subjugative in diplomacy? That might be something you can do.
Uh, so I'm on neutral stance, appeasing stance.
Change it to the bottom one. I think is subjugative.
Oh,
That might help
loyalty.
you.
I'll try that. Okay. Of course, I
Yeah.
have to spend 100 fucking paper points to do that. Fucking game.
Paper points.
It's the Civil War army is like fleeing across the Peloponnese. I missed them because I wasn't paying attention.
Forget it. Just take the province and you're
They'll
done
just
again.
fucking materialize elsewhere now.
Fine. Just take Megalopolis quickly.
Well, it's a fort, so quickly is relative. And then if he occupies, here's what's gonna, because I'm complaining already, because I already know what's gonna happen. Because in a civil war, all they have to do is occupy a province to get it to flip. So he's gonna walk all the way around the mountains of the Peloponnese and like just appear out of the mist in the south and just like seize control. It's gonna really piss me off, and I'm telling you, this is what's gonna happen. And he's gonna seize control over like the island or something down there while I'm still sieging this shit. And then because the army like is loyal to the commander and you can't split it, because why would you be able to do that? I'm gonna get even angrier.
Well, let's
These
see. Let's see what happens.
games.
We don't know. We don't know till we know. You know.
Of course, I'm in that situation where even if I give my whole country to the AI in a piece, they still don't accept it.
You have to give all the money too. That's the trick.
Okay, so I'll just give my whole country and all my money
And
to
the
the
money.
AI.
Yeah. That's when they accept. Because then there's an automatic thing which is can't have better deal. Like as in the EU they do that where like you're dead and you still can't piece them, even though you're giving them everything. But
So
they
what
have
I
to
learned
modify
from
it for that.
today, from playing with you guys, is
Huh?
I know that they're way too easy, but I feel next time we should play shit like fucking. If you want to play this game again, which you may not want to,
I'm
we
down.
should play
I'm having
shit
an okay time.
like Egypt and Macedon instead. I
It's a
think
dollar, but
I think Sparta is doable. Like this is a
Sparta's
reasonable
definitely
start.
doable.
Athens and Byzantium, no, because you just get integrated by your neighbors.
I think like one thing you can do would be just to, if you wanted to do kind of something like Gallic or Spanish, just take the biggest dick in the neighborhood and then tread carefully.
Syracuse might
I-
be a good one as well, which isn't the caliber of like, I don't know, Egypt strength, but still you won't get annexed in the first year.
Yeah, agreed. And look at Sumpa. Sumpa's doing fine. You know, we had a couple setbacks, but we're golden. We kind of can't expand anymore because we just have neighbors who have massive tribal armies, but you know, it's doing all right.
Yep, and then fourth civil war is about to break out in a year, even with the appeasing opinion thing.
I wonder, and you're still improving relations with them, and it's just not fixing it.
Yep.
I wonder if it's just because it's just too strong. I don't know. And the good news is literally,
Yeah, I think, I mean, I don't know, maybe if it goes over 100 opinion, maybe that will be the threshold for them liking you, but I would assume if it's consistent with EU, it would be over 0. So my theory is that it's just based on pop, because he has 41 pop and I have 77. They're just intrinsically disloyal. And the only reason it's like in this fucked up scenario is because he's across the water on that island. Like if this was a land-based situation, it would just like fracture, and then you would just sort of be fucked after that, I guess. I don't know. Because it's like a puppet that's overseas, like creates the problem.
Can you, I don't know, can you like land soldiers there and then just take annex it, like demand the actual provinces and the peace?
I had like 9 boats earlier. I lost them in the first Civil War. Well, I'd have to simultaneously siege down Megalopolis, which gets 4K instantly.
I'm wondering if maybe in the next war you can just straight up annex, you know what I mean? Just straight up. Maybe you can get it anyway.
No, because when I occupy Megalopolis, that ends the war.
Oh, automatic. There's no peace. It just ends it automatically.
Yeah, it just ends because the Civil War is a special like system for how they do it.
Can you, I don't know, like attack your neighbor? No, they have a bunch of allies. I'm just saying, like, can you like take land from someone?
No. Well, that's why I did this war, because this was the easiest target. This little guy in the group.
Just annex them straight up.
Yeah, well, I've learned that now. I've learned that.
I guess you could release him and go attack someone else in Crete and demand their shit.
I can't release because I have a truce.
I don't understand this war. I start off at war with like 3 guys.
Yep.
And then slowly he's like calling in more and more allies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how the fuck is that legit?
I have no idea. Is there a defensive league thing?
So now I can't even go to the top of my country because a fort in an enemy country that's joined the war in like the last couple of months is stopping me moving past it.
Sounds like.
So now I can't even go to my capital area.
Sounds like one of these games. Yeah.
I just. It's supposed to be that when you go to war, like you go to war with him and his allies, but he keeps calling in more and more little Gallic countries to fight me. Like, what the fuck is this?
Will defensive league allies like retroactively join the war, or like later join the war? Maybe they will.
But you can make allies and call them in. I've done that.
How is that?
When I attacked him, he was allied with 2 countries, and then pretty much immediately afterwards he allied the guys in the south and called them to war. Then he allied some country like near Lake Geneva and called them into the war. And now he's allied with Helvia and called them into the war. So now, because of their stupid ass capital fort, I can't even move up my country. And I'm actually just stuck in like with my army in 2 provinces in the south. So it's like, what's the goddamn point? Yeah, I'm done. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I'm good with ending here too. It's enough.
Okay.
It's enough of this game
suffering
for a while.
For you guys.
Enough suffering for now. Yeah. All right. All right.
All right. See ya.